Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. This is the final video of the Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions Pro Line series. Today, we're going to compare the To The Max Wax with another comparable professional in the same category, graphene infused liquid sealant. In the first video with the Max Wax, we just showed proper ways to use it and all the different ways you can apply it to your car. There were a lot of requests to get gloss meter readings and the whole works done. We'll get that done in this video. Then that will close out the series and we can move on. I have a ton of content I would like to get to and share with you guys, so let's get right into this video. Today we're going to compare IGL EcoShine Renew F4 against the Hybrid Solutions Pro To The Max Wax. We're going to put them on the same panel. Now F4 Renew is a nano paint refresher or rejuvenator, and To The Max Wax, if you need some details, you can revert back to the showcase where I show exactly what it is and how to use it. We're going to put them on the same panel, and when it comes to preparation for either of these products, a wash, decontamination, clay, iron remover, and polish with a polish cleaner at least, even if you have to do it by hand, guys. One of these products beads. If you saw the first video with To The Max Wax, you'll know that one beads. IGL F4 is a sheeter, and it does a great job. So this is going to be neat to see how two products in the same category that have slightly different characteristics hold up against each other, and they both include that graphene. All right, the panel is squeaky clean, decontaminated, corrected. Let's get some gloss meter readings for those just joining the channel. This panel always will start at 87, 88 when it's clean and decontaminated. So that's where we're going to start off. We're going to take gloss meter measurements after both products have had time to cure. Let's get them applied. After evenly applying the product on the test panel, we're going to wait 2 to 3 minutes. It will slightly haze over. Then you can grab the wet or damp microfiber. That's the method we use for To The Max Wax. Wipe off the product and then follow up with a dry plush microfiber and buff to perfection. IGL Renew F4 is a slightly less viscous product than To The Max Wax. Apply it slightly differently. You just skip the damp microfiber. All right, that's all there is to it. Both of these products are user-friendly. We're going to give them plenty of time to cure. It's probably going to be over 48 hours until I can get back to this panel anyways. When we do get back to the panel, the first thing I notice is the slickness and gloss has increased, and we can test that. The To The Max Wax is just slightly slicker than the IGL F4 Renew. They are both impressive, however. Let's follow that up and grab the gloss meter and get some readings. We started out at 88 gloss units. And as you can see, they both greatly improve gloss. But how do they put up with heat? In the bottom corners of both of these little test areas, we're going to run up the temperature exceeding 275 degrees in both areas. Then when we take it outside, we'll keep an eye on those little corners, those little areas, and we'll see if either of the product has failed with high temperatures applied. Let's drag the panel outside in direct sunlight and something a little different. I'm always listening to you guys in the comments section. And one suggested I put the panel upright so we can all see better and the water rushes off and drops down. When it comes to the jetting effect, the To The Max wax is slightly darker and enhances the panel just a little bit better. So let's start the 10 wash test, and you'll see products that sheet, they start out kind of doing both. They'll bead a little bit and for the most part sheet when the panel gets flooded, and that's how that works. Then after a while, F4 Renew will just strictly sheet as we move along with the 10 wash test. Products that sheet do it at different speeds. I like to see it a little bit faster, but this is how it works. The water comes together and escapes the panel, runs off, and you have no beads that left out in direct sunlight to start that chemical reaction, leaving water spots. So let's move on to the traffic film test. We'll try to get as many rounds as we can. The canister is starting to fail as, of course, the chemicals in there are starting to eat the tube and the nozzle away, and it's going to fail soon. So let's get a few rounds out of that. All of these products, and that includes the alkaline cleaner that I'm spraying on there to remove any type of film. I let them sit in the direct sunlight for about 3 minutes or so with just slight editing, just to keep the length of the video reasonable. But yeah, these sealants are getting hit with chemicals all the way up and down the pH scale. And yeah, we're going to keep going until we have a clear winner. The traffic film container finally failed me, so let's move on to the sealant killer Citral 266. And as I mist this onto the panel, you're going to see one product actually beads Citral 266. after the 10 wash test, after the traffic film and spraying alkaline cleaners on there, it's still performing well. So let's get a few rounds. And obvious by now that the IGL F4 Renew has packed it up and called it a day, but we're going to continue on the to the max wax side. To the max wax, still beating the heavy Citral 266. And this time I'll work in the alkaline cleaner with a little scrub mitt. The protection now not completely gone, but rapidly fading. Made it through 10 wash test, a couple rounds of traffic film, Citral 266, a little bug scrub pad using an alkaline cleaner. Let's look at the gloss hold. How did these little test areas hold gloss after all of that torture? Well, both of them dropped off quite considerably, but they still have a little bit of gloss left. Okay guys, that'll bring us to the final thoughts segment of this video, and then we can close this series out. The Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions Pro line. First products from the Pro line, and all three have held their own up against other professional products, and some even exceeded. The one and done compound is by far my favorite, so to put all three in line as to my favorites, the one and done, and then the flex wax, and then to the max wax here. In the line of succession as to how you use them, you would use the one and done to correct the paint and get it prepared for protection. You would use this as a foundation layer, and then you can use the flex wax as a maintenance product. If you have any questions on either of the products, don't hesitate. Brian from Apex Detail. I'll catch you in the next video.